Hey everybody, Chiron here, and welcome back to another episode of Banished. So, where we left off last time, we were getting a couple of things built here. We ran out of tools because of our handy-dandy work camp over here. So, looks like we're doing pretty good. We were at about 88 tools, I think we were down, and now we're back up to 54. So, we're producing tools at a pretty good rate here. And I think somebody actually got keel hauled from Mutiny, which kind of funny, I guess, but probably not too funny for the guy that just got keel hauled. So we're gonna continue to work on our fort. Our food situation is way back up to normal. We've got our forest hub here, so we can start getting rid of some of this stuff and just make sure that we have some end game materials in place, so that we have plenty of food and plenty of fuel supplies. So I think we produced this guy right here. So change that out to sugarcane, and just make sure everybody is capped out. I think fire bundle is its own profession. Is it bundler? Let's see. Fire bundler is the job. So fire bundler. Yep, it is its own profession, so we don't have to worry about it sharing with the whatever these guys are, these stack burners, maybe. I can't remember. These are kilnsmen. So a lot of weird profession names in the new expansion, or the new mod pack. So it's gotta get used to them. All right, so we got these over here. What do they produce? Steel tools, firewood, pea coats, furnace fuel, and charcoal for fenning and hardtack. So we'll, what do these share? It's a job as soldier for the musket range, which I'm guessing, let's see, that's Taylor. I wonder where the other soldier goes. Interesting. Alright, so it looks like our fuel supply is going up. Our tools are almost there. Food is going down, but I think we're okay. So if we go to our production list, do produced 14,000, used 17,000, but last year we had a 3,300 surplus. So we're doing pretty good once all of these are actually harvested and brought into our barns, so we should be fine. But we need to continue from there. We had some nomads come through. 40 nomads, yeah, I think that's just far too many. I think we would run into a situation again. I already have 190 with another almost 100 that are children and students. Wow, our students are up there too. We're gonna run out of room at our schoolhouse. Boy, we are growing leaps and bounds here. So earlier in the series, I explained that if you build too many houses too quickly, you can run into this situation where you just have too many children being born. It's kind of where we are right now. We have a lot of people that are getting injected into our society. And yeah, we ran into the consequences of that, but we recovered, so not too bad. So let's go ahead and work on this a little bit. So I'm going to continue the trend from here down here. So let's get rid of these. Remove structure. And is this done? Yeah. So I got rid of those decorative logs up here, and I'm going to put in I think it's a chopper. Yep. So I'm going to put in a chopper here. And then I'm going to move those decorative logs. Let's see. So we have the chopper. Actually, why don't we do it this way? Even better idea. We'll do material stockpile. Right? Nope, we want to do fuel stockpile. Fuel stockpile. There we go. There we go. I think that looks pretty nice. So people can kind of sit by the lake and they can sit around the fire. There's a chopper right here, and then a fuel stockpile. So then this, you know, kind of for a role-playing thing, this all makes sense together. Yeah, all right, so tools almost down to 0. Good deal. All right, so we're gonna do a country house because oh no, we can't because we need to do the town abode, right? Because it can only be 3 wide. Do we want to use a different style of lodging? What if we do? Where'd they go? Here. How does this work? What if we do a level 2 lodging here? I think that would be pretty good. And which direction is the level 2 cap? Alright, so it's on this side. So if we do a level 1 here, and then we do a level 2... Let's see, so this is where it is. That should work, because that'll give us 2 families, which this gave us 2 families. But I think these might give better warmth. I'm not entirely sure. So from there we can do a storage barn. We'll aim it at the fields. We'll get rid of this guy down here. So we created these last episodes, so that should give us plenty of space. Graveyards are filling up, which is, I guess, good and bad. Gives us these graveyards give us happiness because people can, you know, kind of go and mourn the dead and things like that. All right. So then these urban houses should supply families to work these farms, hopefully. Kinsman and physician. Not exactly what we're looking for, but these are not lined up. Okay, it looks like we have to go 1 back. So we'll just remove structure. Can we not do that? There it goes. Alright. So these need to be placed 1 back. When you're placing these, they don't always line up exactly. So when you do the level 1 structure, you can see how the building itself doesn't really line up with where the building markers are. I guess it does pretty good, but just something to be aware of. All right, so we'll go ahead and build just a couple more of these. Boom. Build a barn. And then we'll do the level 2 cap. Alright, so this is where I built it last time. You need to go 1 back. This is the structure. There we go. That's better. And then I'm going to upgrade these right away. Like I said, they just give you so much more storage space. I think these store like 1,500 and the upgraded ones store like 10,000 or some absurd number like that. Alright, food situation's good, fuel's good. Tools are almost to 0. 2. Got a couple people dying of old age. Continue building our fields here. I think we still stuck with 4. Yep. And you don't really have to worry about putting roads kind of between these fields like you do with the buildings. For fields and orchards and pastures, they can just walk over the structures without any problem. Alright, do some corn. Do some... I want to make sure it's stuff that they can actually eat. And, like sugarcane they can't eat. You have to process it into sugar and then sugar into a refined good. And I think we have beans already, but it doesn't really make a big difference. We have enough variety as it is. Alright, so we're all gonna set these to no pickup until after harvest. We're getting a surplus of tools, which is good. Alrighty. So we've got storage barn. We'll wait on this one so that they can actually harvest these. Once these are finished, increase priority, then we'll upgrade that last one. So even these storage warehouses are full. We have a lot of materials. That one's full. I think these up here, yep, so these are still, ooh, these are almost full too. Man, we have a lot of stuff going on, that's for sure. Alright, hunting blind. Yeah, it looks like I don't think these were going for a full season yet, so we'll let those go. Alright, materials looking pretty good. We've got some iron coming in. We have plenty of stone. Our stone quarry still got a little bit of time yet, so we don't have to upgrade it quite yet. Oh, we already did upgrade it. This is the deep small quarry, and it's almost out. Ew, that's not good. So we're gonna have to see what we can do about making another quarry pretty soon here. Alright, so candlery is going pretty good. What do we have for candles? 600 candles, and then we need lamp oil. Lamp oil, 226. Alright, so we got quite a bit of lamp oil. I think these need 120. Yep. So we're good on lamp oil if we need to upgrade almost 2 mines. Alright. Poisoned arrow to the knee. Storage warehouse is done, so we can upgrade this one. And these are looking good. Let's see, Brickworks is out of furnace fuel, I'm guessing. What can we use for furnace fuel? So coal, coke, fire bundle, firewood. How do we make coke? Let's take a look. Coal, coke fuel, and the stack burners. Okay, so we use coal and convert that to coke. Not sure why you would do that, because you can just use coal to make furnace fuel, unless there's some sort of an efficiency thing for it. Interesting. Alright. So let's continue on. Do you? There we go. Then we'll put the caps on. And it was... Where is it? Right there. Alright, we got to do a resource clear here. I can't see what I'm doing. Alright. So I was thinking about what I want to do for here, and what I want... We'll do the fort, the palisade wall. We do this tower. What I want to do is actually demolish this one. And we're going to put the tower so that it lines up with this road here. So that this tower can kind of defend north. And it also, if somebody was like invading or something was happening in the street here, the tower would have a straight view of that. So we can't line it up exactly, but we can at least get it pretty close. Alright, looks like all of our tents and everything are built, which is good. And let's continue finishing out our structures here. So we're gonna have to build another schoolhouse or upgrade this one. What I would want to do, I don't want to upgrade this one because it's gonna kick all 47 students out, and then we're gonna have 47 uneducated people out in the field. So don't want to do that. So let's put a schoolhouse in the fort. We don't really have a good place for it. So behind the musket range doesn't really seem like a great idea. So we'll put it right here. One room schoolhouse. I think this is the one we want. I think this is the one that you can upgrade. The schoolhouse, you can't, because this is the vanilla one. Alright, so this got all cleared out, so I can put on our cap. And it was here. Put in our road. Is this already a brick road? It is already a brick road. And it's using materials if we overlay it with another brick road. So that's not good. Upgrade that right away. Alrighty. Fuel refinery. So we're looking better on that. What do we have for fuel here? So we have 900 charcoal and 800 fire bundles. Let's try and do the furnace fuel again. See if we can kind of keep up on demand with the 3 fire bundles that we have going on here. And our sugarcane situation is sugarcane is 4,000. Oof. Those supplies are getting pretty low. So let's make a couple more sugarcane fields. Let's see, sugarcane. Just got to remove that one little tiny tree. And sugarcane. So that should keep us going a little bit longer. Alright, can increase priority on those. Get those cooking. Storage warehouse. That one's good. Alright. So it looks like we recovered from our little recession there, and we should have plenty of housing and food and tools for everybody. Alright, so we do have full livery that's being made. So the full livery, we have 58, and that was being used here. Yep, so muskets, full livery, and military supplies, and then we produce random items. So we got 12 silk, 2 joists, which is pretty good, building supplies, furniture, lamp oil, wood statue, all kinds of cool stuff. Excellent. Alright, so let's see what we can do for statues. So this one requires a wood statue. This is a stone statue, I believe. A jade statue, a marble statue. Let's see what kind of statues we actually have. So we don't have any jade. We do have a marble statue. We have a wood statue. I just don't think it's in inventory right now because it might be transporting. And then stone statues. Stone. We don't have any stone statues yet. So we could do marble statue and a wood statue. So that one's just a horse. That one's just a guy. That one's a guy riding a llama. That's a bell. That's a kind of a Buddha statue. Do some flags and a cross. I thought there was more statues that we could do. Maybe not. Interesting. So I thought there was. Maybe it's this one I was thinking of. Guy riding a llama. So I eventually want to put a couple statues up in this area, kind of fill it out a little bit. Crushed by a rock. Alright. So these have been going for a couple seasons. Look like we have 300 milk, 1200 beef, 1200 and 450. These have 2 people getting about 1600. And this one must have had a disease. And 2400. So it looks like these are probably going to be our best bet. These smaller fields here. We can just have one person operate them. You know what? Let's do an experiment. See if we can put 2 people at this and increase these up to that same 2400. If that's the case, we might be able to actually chop these down in size and just make multiple smaller fields. I don't like having these big fields. They have a lot of production value, but the bigger fields get hit by disease a lot harder. Alright, so we have this all taken care of. We'll go ahead and put this in here. Yeah, I see, can't really line it up too well. And there's really not any good spot for this, so I think we'll actually just put it back. Yeah, we'll just put that one back. We'll destroy this fence here. Come on. And then we'll put the tower right there. Alright. Actually, let's fill this in, see where these land. 3, 4. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, and then this, I think we are out of space. So 3. So we can do 1, 2, 1, 2. Then there's a little space in there. Not much we can put in there, but we do have these floral hedges. So we'll do just a 4 wide floral hedge there. And then we'll put our road in. Right there. Oops, not that road. Remove road. We need to do the other road. We need to do stone road. And then connect it up here. And that won't connect up. Yeah. So that connects there. This we're just gonna have to do a little bit of a jag over. We'll do more townhouses, I think, if I remember correctly. We'll let these build. I'll check my design a little bit later. I actually don't have it up right now. But I think in here we just put houses. But again, we do have a lot of people coming in. We're on the road for 300 population. I just want to make sure that we have enough food and supplies for everybody. So why don't we put in another standard pasture here. This one was 30 by 15. 30 by 15. And then we can't fit another one in here, I don't believe. I don't know if it should terraform down, because it terraformed this mountain here. I think that should be okay. Eventually, if you can build these kind of on a big slope, but what ends up happening is, like with the field, they just won't plant if it's too large, too steep of a grade, which is kind of weird. Alrighty then. So I think we can finally get rid of this stuff. Although we are dangerously low on logs. I think we might need to keep this area for a Forester's Lodge. I think that's going to have to happen. So let's do another forest hub up here. So Forester's Lodge, we can do, this one goes to right about that line. We don't need another herbalist. So let's put it right. Yeah, we can put it right here. So put it right there. And then I think this is a hunting lodge, so we need a gatherer's hut. Gatherer's hut is in here. We'll put this one right at the bottom here. And then we can remove structure. We'll get rid of these two and this. Why are we out of tools again? Where are all my tools going? Oh, we don't have any logs. That would be why. Oh, man. It's constant struggle. Harvest trees. These already set to harvest? Or are they hardwood trees, so it won't? They must be hardwood trees, so it doesn't recognize them as actual trees. Let's see, Forester, 9 of 13, we'll do 13. Nomads, yeah, we don't need nomads, we have too many people as it is. Man, they go through tools so quickly. Alright, so we'll increase priority on that guy. And then we don't need so many foresters. Nope, we don't need hunters. There we go. But we will need some gatherers. And foresters. I think it's 3, right? 4. There we go. Alrighty then. Sheesh. So demanding. We actually need a supply of logs to actually build the thing to get logs, which is always the best part about any of these resource-intensive games. There we go. That should do it. We'll pause these for now. We need to build up our supply of logs before we can kind of continue. Alright. Farm supplier, just a bunch of seeds, trading post, go away. Plenty of clothes. Clear those out, get a couple extra free logs out of it. Forester is up and running. Looks like it's working already. Got a lot of mature trees up in this area that they can chop down, so that's good. And we'll get rid of this guy, so we don't need that one anymore. We have this one over here. Alrighty then. Well, we're starting to fill out the map, which is definitely a good thing. Gotta get our log supplies up, if slowly but surely. So our forester here, we can actually grab a couple more materials. Let me pin that. Get a couple more logs. If I can actually see where the line is here. And then eventually, once these are all kind of up and running, I'm hoping that I can get rid of this, and then we can reclaim some of that land. So it's pretty prime land near the center of town. And I definitely want to use it for other purposes. So 137 people without tools. But looks like our log supply is going up. Our tool supply should be getting better promptly here. Probably in about 5 minutes, everybody's going to have enough tools. So that, yeah. So I think we're getting there. We're going in the right direction. We've got 2 forest hubs now that should kind of supply us with all the logs that we need. Hopefully, if we don't continue to build too incredibly quickly. I've been kind of sprinting near the end here. I'm getting kind of excited to finish out our fort. I guess we can get that one working. Actually, let's do that. Let's upgrade this one to the maximum. And then hopefully we'll have enough kind of going forward for all of our students, regardless of how quickly we grow. But yeah, so I think I'm just going to AFK a little bit so that we can get some tools in place and we can get some logs built up and everything like that. But I won't work on anything off camera here. So yeah, we'll save that for next time. And I'm going to take a look at my design a little bit, see what else I can kind of squeeze into these areas a little bit, and then can take care of that next time. So thanks for coming out, and see you next time.